Hello everyone, this is Susie Q, and today I have Heidi with me, and we are going to change Heidi into a nice warm fall winter outfit. And I got this outfit on eBay at a very reasonable price, and the top is made from like a really lightweight sweatshirt type material that's got it's kind of fuzzy on the inside, very warm. It's trimmed in this nice cottony fabric. It's got this this cute little hoodie, and then it has this cute little kitty cat on the front. And then underneath, she's going to be wearing these little animal print pants that are kind of stretchy pants, and they have little kittens on each knee. And so that's my plan for today. And I'm going to have her wear her black Mary Janes because I just thought that it would go really well with all the black trim and stuff that's on the outfit. But then the socks I'm going to put on her is going to be the same color of pink that's in the outfit. And so we'll just put that all together, and then I'll change her bows out to these pink bows. So let's go ahead and get started and see what happens. And Heidi has her little lamb with her today, her little pet lamb, and she's named the little lamb Lammy. And so for some reason I've noticed that some of my babies have named their little stuffed toys very simple names. And I think it's because they have a hard time pronouncing other names, and so they just pick the simplest ones. And that's good for me too, because then I can remember the names. So that works out. And so Heidi, she wanted to hold Lammy today, but we had a little discussion, and we talked about that it would be easier for me if Lammy were sitting on the dressing table while she was getting dressed, and that she could, if she was a good girl, she could hold Lammy after we were done. And so Heidi said that was fine with her. And she's being very nice about it. So let's go ahead, Heidi, and take little Lammy, and we're just going to put her right here while we get you dressed. So the first thing I'm going to do is take her little red bows out, and so that when we're dressing her, her clothes don't get tangled up in her little rubber bands and pull her hair out. We would not want that, would we, Heidi? That would hurt. And so you want to look out the window while we're getting you dressed? I think that would be fun to do. It's not a sunny day today. It was 30 degrees outside when I woke up. And so I think it's maybe going to be in the, 40s today. So we shall see. And so these are the cute little Mary Janes that she was wearing. I love the little bow on the sides. I just love little girl clothes. I don't know. I guess I'm just partial to them because they're so fancy sometimes. Well, I hope everyone had a nice weekend. For us, we went grocery shopping yesterday. Since we live in the country, we go grocery shopping about twice a month. And that is because our nearest shopping centers are about an hour's drive from our house. And so what we try to do is get everything taken care of on the day that we go shopping, and then we don't have to leave again for 2 weeks. Because neither of us really like to leave the farm. This is our happy place, and so we really like to stay here and just, do our little things here. But anyway, when we were grocery shopping yesterday, there were quite a few people out. you know, buying their groceries too. And so I think it's because, you know, even though it is a couple of weeks before Thanksgiving, I think people are getting wise to the fact that, you know, as it gets closer to Thanksgiving, the stores are, you know, they tend to run out of, you know, the essentials for Thanksgiving dinner. And I don't know why they don't stock up in these type of things, but they just don't. And so, like I used to go shopping the week before Thanksgiving. But then I remember one time, you know, I was in the store and I was looking for something simple like, it was poultry seasoning. And my gosh, I can't believe I could not find poultry seasoning anywhere in any store. Every store that I had gone to had ran out. And I'm thinking, you know, why don't stores, why don't they stock up on things like that, especially around the holidays? And then another thing that I couldn't find one year was I always like to make the traditional green bean casserole. And it calls for the French fried onions that you sprinkle on top. Well, I looked everywhere for French fried onions and couldn't find them. So I decided that from now on, I am going to do my holiday shopping several weeks in advance. And that way, you know, everything will be stocked up in the stores. Isn't that silly that the management that runs the stores don't think to stock up on just the, you know, the simple essential items. But anyway, it is what it is, and so we just adjust ourselves around what the stores do. So anyway, since Heidi is a nice she's a tall toddler doll, and so I'm going to lay her down because it's much easier for me to dress her when she's laying down than it is when she is sitting up like that. I wanted also to mention something. When I was shopping, I was in Walmart, and I happened to see diapers that were the pre-folded diapers. And I used to use pre-folded diapers on my daughter when she was a baby because she was allergic to the paper pamper style. And so I bought pre-folded diapers, and I was able to get a diaper service way back when at a really reasonable price. I think it was an introductory price. And so for probably a good month, I was able to use a diaper service. And they gave me pre-folded diapers, which I loved. And because, you know, they're so easy to put on, and they're easy to fold once you launder them. So anyway, I saw these, and it just brought me back to the old days. And I thought I would share them with you because, number one, I just, you know, I'm not sure how many ladies out there use diapers with diaper pins. And the other thing is, I've noticed that with my own, when I use the paper diapers, they don't last very long. They start tearing and stuff. So I am going to start putting cloth diapers on my babies with these diaper pins. Now, it'll probably be kind of tricky with my silicones because I absolutely wouldn't want the diaper pin to make a mark. So we'll see about that. But with my Reborns, I think it's pretty safe because they have the nice cloth bodies. And then, of course, you know, not that Heidi needs them, but, you know, you just have to pair up cloth diapers with the little nylon waterproof pants. And so that's what I'm doing. And like I said before, Heidi's getting close to being potty trained, but she's just not there yet. And so far, she doesn't mind wearing a diaper. And so we're just going to keep things as they are until she gets a little bit older. But anyway, back to the shopping. We went to Kroger, because Kroger was having this really good deal on Thanksgiving turkeys. And the deal was, if you bought, I think it was something like $35 worth of groceries, that you could get a turkey for 59 cents a pound. So, and plus they were having a sale on pork loin. So when we went in, we got enough meat and other things to make the $35, and ended up, getting a huge turkey for 59 cents a pound. And it's just, the two of us at home. I'm not gonna, there's no one that we can have for Thanksgiving because our family is, all out of state. But what I do with the leftovers is I freeze them up in dinner-sized portions, and then, it's so easy to cook a meal with just using, the turkey that's already pre-cooked and, all that. So I'm sure you all do that too. That's just a trick of the trade, I think. Okay, Heidi, so here we go. There's your cute little pants with your little, there's your little kitties. And we're going to go ahead and put your top on. And do you like looking out the window? It's not a pretty day outside. It's cold, but at least the sun's not shining in her eyes. She doesn't like that very well, having the sunshine in her eyes. So we'll slip this over your little head and be very careful around your headband, your little pony bands. So yeah, Thanksgiving is sneaking up on us, and even though we don't have family here, I still like to do a traditional Thanksgiving dinner because I just enjoy cooking it, and I really enjoy eating it. So I'm going to make a pumpkin pie. We made homemade mincemeat a couple of years ago, and so I'm going to make a mincemeat pie. I don't know if anybody's familiar with mincemeat pie, but it's a real different pie. It's got apples and raisins and all kinds of different, like fruit cocktail and peaches and pears and all kinds of different fruit in it. And then it's all cooked up. It also has meat in it, and since we live out in the country, my husband hunts, and we eat venison rather than beef, because it's you can't beat the healthfulness of venison. Plus, it doesn't cost us anything. So anyway, so we put venison in, and it just is really good. You can't taste the meat, but so I'm going to do those couple of pies, and then I'm going to do my green bean casserole, probably some mashed potatoes and gravy, the whole thing. And so we'll probably have plenty of leftovers from that too. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put Heidi back in her sitting chair so that I can do her hair easier. And we'll go ahead and reach down and get it. How are you doing, Heidi? You've been very patient, as always. Let's get you settled back. Get your chair situated. Get your hair out of your face. And I think this little hoodie is just perfect for her little ponies. And one of these days, I'm going to change her hairstyle into one that I've had her in before. And that is, I put her hair down, and then I have two little ponytails on top. And that's kind of the hairstyle that I use for when I want her to be kind of fancy. And so we'll do that. We'll put two little bows in there. But until then, we're going to have we're going to keep your little ponytails. And we'll go ahead and take the plastic bands out and give it a little comb. Yeah. Looks like this little plastic band is about to give out. I have a ton of them, but I use them until they can't be used anymore, because the more I use them, the more stretchier they become and the easier they are to stretch out and get in her hair. So we'll do this one. And then the last step is we will cover those cute little feet up and put her shoes and socks back on. And while we do that, Heidi, you can hold little Lammy. Wouldn't that be fun? There we go. Yeah, I love these plastic bands. There we are. I think that's okay. And you can watch out the window with those pretty blue eyes. Let's see. We have where's the other pink bow? There it is. Whoops. I'll tell you what, Heidi, I'm so sorry. It's not your fault that you're slipping and sliding. It's my fault, for gosh sakes. Okay, there we go. There's one little bow. And these little bows have, whoops, they have, they're kind of like a lacy bow. And there's the other little bow. There we are. And here's Lammy, and you can hold little Lammy. Aw. Yes. Yes. There you go. Oops. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So we have her little pink socks. I can't believe all the pinks that I have today actually match. Usually I'm trying to match pastel pink with orange pink, and but this is a kind of a hot pink or a magenta pink. But I love, love, love the color of this. This is like my favorite color of pink. So I mean, I'm fortunate that I had things that went together. Okay, her shoes. Put these back on. There we go. I love the Velcro. Boy, is that easy. Yep. Just slips right on. Okay. Well, Heidi, it looks like we have you dressed and you're all ready to play outside. Except for the fact, if you want to play outside, you're going to have to let me know, because I want to change you out of your Mary Janes so that they don't get all scratched up. Plus, it's boot leather, and you know how boot leather is. I mean, you know how this weather is. It's made for boots. Like, it's cold outside, and it's kind of wet outside, and boots are so much better to play in than Mary Janes. Okay. Well, it looks like we've got little Heidi all changed and ready to go. And so I hope you all have a nice Thanksgiving. I'm sure that I'll see you before then, but happy Thanksgiving shopping. And I'm going to sign off. And until then, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.